Guys, TC here, just doing a quick review for you. As you can see, today we've dropped down some tiers and we are looking at the Cruiser Mk2. This is a little British tier 3 tank, and it's known as the KB2, but it's a tier pretty much. We'll do a quick run through on it. As you can see, 2 skill crew in this, 6 cents. Then we're running camo, situational awareness, clutch braking, dead eye, camo and repairs, and the rest are working on camo, which we've nearly completed. A little tier 3 tank for you today, 240 hit points, little 150 horsepower engine, nothing really to shout home about, and no real upgrade available either. So it's not exactly the quickest thing on the map, but it does the job. 330 meter view range, 348 with my crew setup. As you can see, I run vents, binoculars, and a camo net on this. So with the binoculars activated, you get 435, and the signal range is 479 meters. Small repair kit, small med kit, manual fire extinguisher. I haven't yet gone over the top on this. It is a little bit of a padder tank to a degree. But what makes it special? Why have I kept it? Why have I got it in my garage? Why have I played so many games in it? That would be down to the gun. As you can see, we have a 3.7 inch howitzer on this. 5 rounds a minute, takes 11.2 seconds to reload, so it takes a while to reload the gun. But you've got 47mm of penetration with HE and 370 average damage. When you consider that most things at tier 3 have got about 350 health at most, yeah, you can see why this is quite a potent little thing on the battlefield. You can undo one-shot most things that you come across. Because it's a howitzer as well, you are able to loop shells with it. I believe the in thing to say is MLG no scopes. The replay does actually have one, which I think is quite funny, but we'll see that when we get into the game. It's not very accurate, 0.58. Takes a while to aim. Ideally, you probably run vents, rammer, and a lane drive of some description to counter that, but I prefer to run this a little bit like a tank destroyer, so vents, binoculars, and the camo net, and use view range against your opposition and just derp them from range. The shell takes a long time to get there, so if you're aiming at fast moving targets, you do have to aim a lot in advance. But you know, we'll see what we can do for you. As you can see, fully painted, Union Jacks on the side of it. We've got 20 HE shells. I've got 10 premium shells, which are heat. This actually has more penetration than a tier 5 M4 Sherman, which has 101. This has 110 average penetration, so it's a little bit more potent than even that. But yeah, it's a steam blowing tank. This, you take it out, you don't give a damn, you just play the game, you just have fun. What we'll do is we'll get into the replay for you. It's not too long, and you can have a look at this thing in action, and then you can have a look at the post game stats, and then you can go and buy one and enjoy derping people like I do. So, replay. So, here we go, guys. As you can see, this is the worst matchmaking that this tank can see. This is a tier 5 match. Because it's a tier 3, it can actually see tier 5s. So, we're bottom tier. We're going to speed up the replay, get us into the battle fairly quickly. Usual, moving the mouse about, having a look. Usual nice chat there from Armada, and the game is off. So we'll knock it down to normal speed. As you can see, this is pretty much as quick as this tank goes. It's not, you know, like we said, it's not the fastest tank in the game, but it does the job. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the 123 line here on Fisherman's Bay. At the minute, Fisherman's Bay is really quite bugged out. There's quite a few spots on this where if you stop and aim, you'll crash the desktop. Apparently Wargaming are aware of it and will be doing something about it. Yet to see that though. There's a lot of action in the middle, so I start to head towards there. See if we can get some shots here. There's the crew. There's a Coventer there. Let's pop up. He's stationary. We aim. There's 229 damage done, and that's a tier 4 taking out the game. There's an M5 Stuart here. looking for a shot on the M5 Stuart. Didn't give him enough lead, the shell went wild. There's a Type 91 heavy there, that's a Japanese heavy tank. We wait, we aim carefully, pull the trigger, shell goes way over the target. We wait for the reload, we keep waiting to see if we can kill this guy. Pull the trigger, the shell again goes high. It's a howitzer, that's the kind of shell projection you expect, especially at these kind of ranges. T-34 there. He spots us, he stops, we flick back, pull the trigger, 122 damage done to that tank with one shell there. That's a tier 5 shot. And as you can see, we are actually below his view range, so we are now actually looping shells over. And there we go, straight through the side, 327 damage, 2 hitting a tier 5 tank in a tier 3. Yeah, this thing's pretty balanced, isn't it? So we're up to 679 damage already. There's our fellow Cruiser 2. We aim, we wait, we pull the trigger, we miss, we wait again, we spotted, so we're not actually in the right position, but we do get the spotting assistance there for that kill. At this point, pull forward. As you can see, the game's not even 4 minutes old and we're already down to the last 4 enemy tanks. There's a Marder 2 down here, and I think the T67 is over by the base there. The only thing that's not been seen is the Su-85. 3,459 WNA, and all we've done is fire 3 penetrating shots. Yeah, this thing's very broken. Very broken. There's the Su-85, and there's the Marder. We pull back, we're looking for a shot on the Marder, or the Su-85. I choose the Marder instead because he is actually looking this way. He's gone blind, we pull the trigger, and yeah, we kill him as well. There's Artie. We still can't get a shot on this Su-85, but he is going to die very quickly there. Look for a shot on the Artie, he's gone. Look for a shot on the Su-85, he's gone. And there we go, game over already. Post-game results time. Okay, here we go, here's the post-game results for you. As you can see, a simple mashed Ace tanker with a bruiser and a fire for effect. Nothing special at all. 2,598 XP earned there. It was a ×2, it was the first one of the day. 23,878 credits earned. After repairs, we've made 22,000 credits, and our WN8 was 6,382. Bearing in mind we are a tier 3 in a tier 5 game, we actually came second for damage on the team, and we actually came top for experience earned in that game. 8 shells fired, 4 connected, 4 penetrated, spotted 504 damage. We actually blocked a shell as well, which, considering the armour on this thing, is actually not. It's actually pretty funny. But yeah, there you go. It's a really cheap, fun tank to play this. It doesn't cost you much to buy, it doesn't cost much to accrue. If you're going to spend money on equipment like I have, then yeah, it's going to get a bit expensive, but this tank's all about having fun and playing the game. It's one of the first tanks you'll engage in the game as well, being tier 3. Wargaming reckon you should be able to get into tier 3 within 3 to 4 hours gameplay. That's yet to be seen. Might have a go at that, we'll have to see. But anyway, that's my little look at the Cruiser Mk2. Very short video for you today on this first one. Do I recommend the tank? How can you not like this tank? You know, you can waltz around at tier 3, one-shotting everything you come across, and it doesn't cost the earth to run. You've got no armour, so to speak, but you are probably the most dangerous tank in the game. So it's a fun tank. It's not designed to be anything but that. So there you go. If this is the first time you're looking at World of Tanks, let me know if you're interested. If there's anything else that you guys want to see, post it in the comments below. I'm quite happy to do them. I know there's a couple of people have been asking for videos about premium tanks and stuff like that, so that's in the pipeline. I'm currently working on that. But yeah, Cruiser Mk2. Everyone should have one in the garage. It's just a bit of fun. You just roll around derping things for fun, and just having a laugh and making the game fun. And you don't care about your win rate, and you don't care about the WN8. You just have fun. So, end of the replay, end of the review, guys. Subscribe, follow, it'd be great if you did so, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers, bye.